Hello there, everybody. Welcome back to more Luck Be a Landlord. Let's get spinning immediately. I'm gonna tell you, I'm insanely interested. Okay, sure, if I have to. I'm insanely interested in doing a run of this stupid game where I just take what I feel is the worst possible thing each time. But then I'm not gonna tell you that I'm gonna do it, so that I just want to see the comments. as I like take a cultist and then ignore every consequent cultist that shows up. I think people would rage so hard. It would be the most enjoyable experience of my entire life. I haven't posted last episode at the time that I'm recording this. I finally have a chance to backlog. I will absolutely take an early thief. Unfortunate to see the reroll show up. I'm gonna tell you, I think I take reroll anyway here, and then just prioritize getting some dice into the deck. I'll take a seed. It's a banana. That's actually okay. That's okay. Really. I'm positive it is okay. Snail. Here's the issue with snail, right? Snail's not a terrible item. But it does like legitimately have no synergies. In the game. At least the synergies that it has are very few and far between, so I'm just gonna pass. Instead, we're getting an early lot of cultists. I mean, like a huge chance for this to kind of just pop off for us. I'm gonna skip, and I'm gonna keep this deck incredibly thin, in the hopes of continuing to get cultists and see if we can just make that kind of work. So 3 coins every 2 spins. I mean, this comes down to 1.5 coins a spin. I think that it's actually totally okay to take here. Checkered flag is now like obviously insanely interesting because of the sloth. You know, that's now every turn is 3. How what is this? Yeah, so gives 3 every 1 spin. So yeah, he's just incredible all of a sudden. This guy would give 9 every 3 spins, but he gives -3, so that's 6 every 3 spins, so he's a 2-banger. Is that how this goes? Yeah. I'm gonna take the chemical 7 though. I'm gonna keep this deck stupid thin. I think we have enough like weird potential here to let this kind of just pop. I'm also gonna take the chef. You know, we do have 2 pieces of fruit in this setup. I'll take the lockbox because I have the key, and the chef hit both of the fruit. I mean, this is kind of the most optimal that we can make this right now. I'll take a ninja just because I feel like we need actually just like another item in the deck. I'll take another cultist, although turtle obviously also very good because of checkered flag. And the cultist, I mean, look, they're stupid right now. They're very stupid. I'm trying to do some unique new builds. I'll take a safe. And then I think egg carton is fine. White pepper is such an intriguing item to me, right? Because the chance for something to be a multiple of 3, right? That boils down to, I mean, what does it boil down to? If you have, see, it's really difficult to do the math on that because you have so many things giving you, 2 money here and there, 3 money if you're the sloth, right? So is this actually, does it have a great opportunity to provide you reliable money? I feel like the answer is actually just no. I think the answer is no. I'm gonna take the egg carton. And then now, I mean, look, we can just dump an egg in the deck. Oh, this is interesting, actually. This is really interesting. I think all of these are good, for the record. Is there a better or best option? And are we concerned about our money? I think the answer to that is no. So here's what I'm going to do. I know you're going to go Tyler. You have the thief you want. You have nothing to destroy him. I'm going to take the plum for right now. It's going to give the chef a little bit more fodder to work with. We are going to obviously take the key for our safe. But we're going to let the thief continue to marinate a little bit. I'll take the mouse because of our ninja. And if we get that synergy to happen, then absolutely lucky days for me. I think this is probably a lucky capsule here. We could take the cheese for the mouse for sure, but let's go for a little lucky capsule. Now, bartender, we do have a dwarf, so I think that this is one of those synergies where it just works, and the deck is starting to fill up a little bit, and we have a chunk of things. I think hustling capsule, because we're ahead, is totally fine. And dude, fruit basket is like very good all of a sudden. Yeah, I mean, it's like very good, and we just continue to kind of build a weird fruit meta, which I didn't really expect to go down this path, but I have gone down it. I'm gonna skip. This is fine. I think that the most ideal situation for us now is to add a bounty hunter to the deck, not a monkey. You will obviously take silver arrow. Look, the bronze arrow gives you like 1.3 gold a turn. This guy, I think, gives you close to 3 a turn, which I think is valuable. And then on the off chance that it hits something that really pogs, then you're obviously sitting pretty. Like this cultist is going to be a 12 banger. That was an 84 point round. It's really difficult to be upset with that. I will skip here. We don't need a bear in this deck. We want to continue to keep this thinner rather than fatter. However, I will add a seed to the deck because of the fruit meta that we have. Spawn another banana. Really any other thing would have been good there. And I know I took the die re-roller, but is the die the right option here? And I think the answer is no. I think the die re-roller kind of just turns into we took it at a state of the run where we didn't know if this run was going to be good. And now that I'm here, I feel like I'm in a much better kind of position moving forward. So I do have like an interesting idea for you, right? Do I need rares? You know, by taking this, we're basically telling the game, hey, give us more cultists, give us a monkey, give us a bounty hunter. It's a weird strat. I just feel like you can't make it late in the game without doing, you know, a little bit more with that. So this is a sucky item shop. I really struggle to think X-ray machine is the move, because it basically just tells you, hey, you're getting an emerald or a ruby, because diamonds are still super rare to get from the X-ray machine. Plus, then you have to get ore, then you have to also crack that ore, which means I'm adding even more. Maxwell the bear is completely useless for us, as we don't even have a bear, and red pepper, because of our cultist, is never gonna happen. So I think you do take Maxwell, as if we add a bear to the deck, it's at least, like, fine. We add another cultist, and it's starting to get a little dumb. It's starting to get a little dumb with the cultist. 65 on that turn-ish was about what we got, and our cultists are giving us... They're giving us 25 a turn, which is wacky. Let's take a bear. You know, he's worth 2 now, so it's not a horrific investment for us to throw in. I'm gonna keep the thief going. We're so ahead on our stuff right now that it's kind of like you might as well just keep it in the deck, let it sit and marinate some more money as we go, and then eventually we're just gonna say no. And that's gonna be that. So for every 2 spins, it's a 2 a turn. I'm gonna tell you, I think we have better options, and once again, keeping the deck thinner is going to make us happier in the long run. So the benefit of Fruit Basket is that our bananas are actually not that bad, and obviously our cherry is not that bad either, but bananas are, in my opinion, the worst fruit in the game because of their ability to turn into banana peel. We really don't want 2 of them. We want 1 for our thief, but we don't want 2. I don't think mine is the answer at all, especially when we did not take X-ray machine. Just take the item capsule. We spent far too long even thinking about that. Give me the lunchbox, and let's add an egg. Let's add a Tough one. I'm going to add a coconut half, and I'll add a beer for the dwarf. Tough round, though, actually. You might be like, why add the coconut half? Wow, okay, you're going to give me the bounty hunter instead of the monkey. Kind of expected the monkey, I'm going to be honest. I'm going to let it marinate. I think your long-term play is the monkey, dude. And we'll get one eventually. That I'm not concerned about at all. There will be a monkey. Frick. You gotta stop giving me bananas, game. Very tired of that. So honey is great. Obviously the bear, I mean, this is a big 72 banger right here. This is just delicious. It's very, very good. Anytime you can get bear honey going, I mean, it's like an instant take item. Honey as a whole is kind of an instant take item. And there's the monkey. Okay, so we're committed now. The monkey makes us happy in this scenario. Beer got drank. 21 banger rolling in there. You love to see that. We skip. And then monkey eats banana. And then, I mean, let the magic happen here shortly is the best way to word this. So another ninja is not the answer. Pearl's not the answer. And key is also probably not the answer. So monkey has eaten 2 of the 3 bananas. Keep in mind that we're actually like 500 ahead on money. We already have the required we already have the required money, which is wacky. Okay. Compost heap is so weird, and I'm here for it. So our thief has been bested, and that was 148 money that we got from that. And once again, deck is going to remain in a relatively thin status. And if I could remove some stuff, I happily would. I will tell you that right now. Take the orange. You know, you want all fruit and all cultists. That's your win condition. And if we can do that, then happy days. I think we are like legitimately totally fine though. Sloth is another 3-banger, dude. I'm okay having him in here too. Chemical 7 to continue that journey for us. We'll hit the big 77 here momentarily, I'm sure. Another monkey is so not worth it. These banana peels are dead weight in the deck. If we could add more thieves, I would be happy. Ms. Fruit is also absolutely an option if she shows up. Spirit gives money, yeah, it does. Do you think we get more from the buffing capsule? I think the answer is yes. We'll find out shortly, though. We'll see. We'll take Rusty Gear. So, buffing capsule hits, and it gave us... So, these guys combined... Yeah, okay, it was extremely not worth it, but that's fine. Take the coconut half, monkey eats. Oh, wait, that was buffing capsule, dude. Oh, I bet you that probably gave us an adequate amount of money to make that worth it. I'm all of a sudden, I'm more okay with this than I was mere moments ago. I don't think Shiny Pebble is the answer. I still think this is a run where actually having like lower quality items is more beneficial for us. And we've got so much money. We've got so much money. It just doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. Give me another sloth. And I mean that hits on this diagonal 918. Holy. I mean, you just are getting some incredible plays right now. This was a bad arrow, but at least it hit multiple things. Egg goes in the capsule, and by capsule I mean carton, but all the same. Double 15 on your damn cultist, dude. We're up over 700 money. This is quietly, yeah, we're 800 money ahead. This is quietly the strongest run I think I've ever had, which is dumb, but still very good. So Robin Hood is actually like insanely good for us because of checkered flag. So this guy gives you 29 every 3 spins, but he gives you a minus 12. No, wait. Yeah. So minus 12 is 17 every 3 spins, correct? Yeah. 17 every 3 spins, which comes out to like over 5 a turn. I mean, it's just like a delicious item. It's insanely good. So dwarves giving 2 times money. while we have a bartender in the deck is just the right play. The cat giving you 3 times money is also interesting, but our dwarf with the bartender play is significantly better. And now we basically just have to make the decision later on this run to get stupid wacky. Because if we get like a General Zaraf that murders all of our people that we have, this run gets like extremely strange. And I will absolutely do it if the opportunity presents itself. Just because I feel like that's one of those plays where it's so dumb that you almost have to. So here's our Chemical 7. Hit the chef. It's like the least important thing to hit in that situation. But we continue. There's Chemical 7, so 77 banger coming in for us for an 140 round. You have to love that. Mankey eats. Our cultists are slowly starting to get faded out as we go here. You know, we're seeing about 3 a turn, but it's because we got things like these banana peels just sitting in the deck. If we had to force a Hex of Destruction, oh, I was hoping and praying, dude. I was hoping and praying that Mankey would get tripled right there. So we're ahead 1,000. Oh my god. Frick, dude. So believe it or not, I don't think Ms. Fruit is the answer here. And I know that is very surprising to you. Because obviously we have 2 oranges, a cherry, 2 plums, and a peach. All that can go into her. I'm going to take a second Robin Hood instead. And you can at me in the streets telling me how you wanted me to take Ms. Fruit. I know she's a win condition for sure. I just don't care. I'm also going to take Wanted Poster here, and you might be like, Tyler, you have no thieves, but they're the only way I can get rid of banana peels right now. So I kind of want to just pretend like eventually we're going to get one, and then that's going to make our life like 8 times better. But we're averaging like 60 a turn, and it's really difficult for me to sit here and be like, yeah, that's a bad thing. You know, when we've already paid for our rent and we still have 7 spins to go, and we've almost paid for double our rent with 7 spins to go. This run just popped off in the weirdest way. Like, this is not that... It's not that interesting of a run. It's kind of just like I dumped a bunch of fruit in a pan with some cultists. Which is a sentence that I didn't really expect to say today, to be honest, but here we are. Dude, Robin Hood's gonna get hit with a triple as well on one of these. And we're gonna watch the entire world implode. Watch this plum, okay? It's a 12 banger plum because of the double chef. I'll take an egg, it's another permanent. 3 perma money a turn. How could you be upset? You take the thief and you literally, if he... Honestly, I would have loved for you to take 3 coins, sir. But if we could get that thief dead, like ASAP, kills 2 things in the deck, he's outie. Okay. And he gave us just 15 money in his very short time on this earth. Hard to be upset at all. The most disgusting person of all time, the farmer, who will double our fruit again. So we now have also lockpick is just like a game-winning item. So we now have where the chef and the farmer are just gonna buff the crap out of all of our fruit. Yeah. Yeah, it's like really good, by the way. I don't know if you realize that, but it's really good. And I'm patiently waiting. At this point, I'm going to tell you, I will be totally pleased throwing General Zaraf in this deck. Like, feel free to murder all of the people that we have. Robin Hood, I mean, I would prefer you not murder Robin Hood, to be fair. But if this deck was just... Well, I suppose no. We want to keep our farmer and our bounty hunters interesting, but no. I'll take a beer. I mean, the dwarf will eat the beer eventually. I think this chef also can buff beer, so that works out okay. These are all big old no's from me. I don't know how much power this one has. Oh my god, dude. Look at the freaking shaking going on. What a strong round. 116 round. You love to see it. Wealthy Capsule is just a free 10. Although at this point, most of our stuff is giving us more than 10. Anyway, so, oh well. Another sloth feels little overkill, as good as it is. Dude, I'm starting to think that checkered flag might actually be one of the best items in the game. Like, it's an insanely strong item. It just breaks, like, a couple of the animals. So, we have one with 1,000 leftover gold. So, we're going endless for a little bit, at least. So, Beastmaster kind of makes, like, all of the sense in the world for us to add to this. I also think that Pizza the Cat is totally fine, but I think Conveyor Belt is better. Because now our bartender gives a 10% chance of adding stuff, although he's the only one. So I'm gonna tell you, actually, I'm not thinking Conveyor Belts is all that good. Just give me Pizza the Cat. And you might be like, you know, weak play. It might be a weak play. I don't necessarily disagree with you in the slightest. I think it is a weak play. I will continue to skip. What are we looking for to make this run continue to pop? That's a good question. Obviously, removal of things we don't want to see. I added another cultist. If they all come in at the same time, then life is going to get insanely wacky. I do think at this stage, Ms. Fruit is valuable enough. You know, we have so much fruit in this deck. Oh my god, dude. This dwarf is about to... Yeah, 62 from the dwarf. We do not need another one, though. We're also... Do not take any more eggs. We have reached our egg quota. Because you can only fit 6 in this. Although... Oh my god, okay. It's the cultist fruit game. I'm fully invested in cultist fruit action. I don't know. Is like... Does an orange hurt? I find it hard to believe that an orange hurts in any way. It's a 96 round. And we have 1,000 doing 2 spins, and we are, like, very likely... Oh my god, man. There's too much in our deck now. We need Miss Fruit to thin this deck, to then have our cultists just sit and pay the entire game. It's almost too disturbing. This is how you know the run's going well, when you give me 3 rares and a pick, and I don't want any of them. So this is where life gets weird. The bounty hunter can destroy stuff now. We don't have a bounty hunter. Just give me Mice Ninja. It'll happen like once in the rest of the episode. But when it happens, we'll go, huh, that was nice. What a nice situation. We do have lockpick, so just give me the lockbox. It doesn't hurt. You know, 30% chance when it shows up to do some good stuff. You know, each round we're averaging around 90, right? It's another peach. Dude, we need to... just so that you can understand where we're sitting right now, right? We have 1, 5, 7, 11, 12. We have 12 pieces of fruit out of our 42 symbols. It's actually not as many as I thought. But still, it's a lot. Like, it's a lot of fruit. And all of that fruit can be... Well, all but one can be eaten by Ms. Fruit. So it's basically like you get Ms. Fruit and then you just win. Because as we get Ms. Fruit, we're going to thin the deck down so much that we're going to have our cultists showing up even more. Got 5 cultists on the page right now. Each one was for 10. I mean, that was 45 points from cultists right there. How could you ever be upset? Give me a safe because of lockpick. And he just put more alcohol in the deck, so our dwarf will be a happy man when the time comes. How much money? Hey, we got our one time. How much money did we need to have for this round? 1,000-ish? Oh, it was 1,500 do this round. Okay, so we need to get some crazy stuff going. Let's take an omelet. Why not? And these will never benefit us, like ever. We'll take Quigley the Wolf, an item that I don't think I've ever taken, and I'm gonna tell you most likely never will again after this. but it's good to see anyway. I'll take a seed. Once again, I'm going to tell you, does not benefit us at all. If only Robin Hood was paying out this turn instead, we would have had some nice situations. Void Creature is an easy 8 whenever he shows up. And we probably lose on this round, but what a just kind, heartwarming run that this was. You know, obviously I think that there were ways to play better on this one, which was basically just called, like, don't add as much fruit to the deck. But it was an enjoyable run nonetheless. I mean, you might just go for broke, add another orange. You got like 15 oranges, 15 peaches. How many does it take to get you far? You got 6 cultists on the screen right now. That's 3 of them gave you 12 apiece. Take another lockbox. It pays out. It was a fun run, dude. A different build than anything that I have ever done before. And short of a miracle, it will end. Like now. After this spin. You know, we'll be 1,000 short of whatever the next tier was. But in the time that we spent, it was total annihilation. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, a like on the video is much appreciated. Thank you for all the support on Luck Be a Landlord. I'll see you guys in the next episode. You have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.